publicly, completely predatory, sees us as human resources. They believe the federal government will save them from Ebola. Well, if you call forced inoculations and mass illnesses and death saving you, then I guess so.
20-year-old Ibaga Stiwo is sick.
Oh no! Oh no!
The moral? If you worry about Ebola now, remember, something worse is coming your way, like the Sex and the City sequel. And that's the memo. Now for the top story tonight. The U.S. military arrives in West Africa to help fight. Joining us from Dallas, Katrina Pearson of the Tea Party Leadership Fund, and from Austin, Marjorie Clifton, a Democratic consultant and strategist. So Katrina, let's begin with you. Should we be sending troops to Africa to deal with the Ebola outbreak?
Well, I'm going to say absolutely not. We really don't know what we're dealing with here. We're being told on one hand by officials that this is the Ebola virus, we know how to contain it, it's not that contagious, yet we're sending the U.S. military. We don't know what strain of Ebola virus we're even dealing with.
We do have incredible support, even with our military goes into a lot of different humanitarian situations to aid. So I think, you know, if we can be helpful, absolutely, why wouldn't we be? And it does have implications globally if it isn't contained.
About how you can protect yourself and the chances of Ebola coming here. We came to Rogers State University to talk to a professor who's studied viruses and who's closely followed the Ebola case. We wanted to ask her the big picture questions as well as what seems like small questions. Closely monitoring all the healthcare workers who had contact with that original patient, his contacts, and the one person who was in touch with Pham after she started to show symptoms. None of them is sick.
America. We want to bring in our senior medical correspondent, Elizabeth Cohen. Okay, so Elizabeth, hot off the presses.
We've got a lot to get to this evening, and I want to begin with a woman who has asked us only to use her first name. Her first name is Heather. She is a neighbor of Dallas nurse Nina Pham, and she joins us now. So Heather, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Tell me what happened yesterday morning. How did you find out that you lived in the same apartment complex as Nina Pham?
But, you know, I am taking comfort in the fact that she's, you know, reported to be in stable condition, and that, you know, Ebola, to our knowledge, is not airborne, and so now that the surfaces are decontaminated, you know, I'm hoping that risks, or the chances of contracting it, are fairly low.